Hi everyone, just doing a video, trying to find a good place to put the phone here. I'm not used to doing these kind of videos in the car. However, I wanted to get my message across, and I wanted to do it now. I didn't want to wait where the feeling passed and the idea passed, as far as contributing and giving some of my experiences on a particular topic. So the topic is going to be real estate wholesaling. Now, it's appealing to those who don't have money to go ahead and put down, or just those who don't want to risk, those who don't want to put their own money down. And it's nothing more than finding a very good property that's priced very reasonably and making a contract on that property. And then when the contract is made on the property, then you're finding a buyer for that property for a higher price and then keeping the in-between amount. So for example, you're buying, let's say you're starting small, you're buying a property for $100,000. At least the seller thinks you are. However, you are going to take that property, you're going to find a buyer of that property for $150,000, and then you're going to have that $50,000 to pay expenses, whether or not there's a real estate commission involved there. These are all going to be factored into your bottom line. So when all is said and done, after you pay taxes, maybe you'll walk away with a clean $25,000, $30,000. Still,
please keep
a
left
good
in a quarter of a mile onto Zachary
on
Taylor
your
Highway.
efforts, as long as you
now keep second left.
had the contracts in place for, let's say, the people who are going to buy at $150. For example, you need contacts. Contacts are important. Or you might find yourself holding on to this property. Let me just move this over here. I believe this is probably a better place to put this phone. So, the contacts, the go-to people that you know can buy these properties is essential. If you don't have that, it's not suggested that you get into selling when it comes to wholesale. So, for example, if you have real estate investors and you have a Rolodex of real estate investors, let's say you have 10 or 15, it's a very good start. You find a property that's listed at, let's say it's a short sale, it's listed at 200, and you manage to get that seller to come down to, let's say, 125, 150. And based on the fact that you're going to have a very fast closing, which is common with these type of deals, because if you have a private investor that is purchasing the property, it will be a fast closing, especially if they're liquid. It's not going to be the traditional bank closing. So that's one way to make the deal appealing so that the seller will come down in price. Needless to say, I don't want to get in depth with wholesalers and how they operate. I just wanted to give you an idea of exactly what it is and how one profits from that particular business, or you can say investment, because sometimes someone will do one here and there, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's their business. It could just be a quote deal that they do here and there, which is what I have done. So for more information, you can check out the website down below. On this particular area, which takes no money to start up. It really just takes hustle, because you have to find that property, and it takes a lot of contacts that are liquid in words, qualified people that can come up with the money, not just talk and say that they can come up with the money. Because otherwise, that contract that you placed with the seller will run out before any deal happens. And then you may be left with paying that initial deposit that you laid down when you signed the contract, which could be $1,000, it could be $1,500. I've seen them as high as 10% on the property. So I hope this helped in explaining how real estate wholesalers make some money